The total number of beds in Sir Lester Bird Medical Center is 140. 140.
Okay.
There's some, beds that we've had to exclude. So, for example, the oncology beds, and, as in every country, you have to have a certain number of beds for dignitaries, etc. So we can't count those. So when we exclude those, we have 140 beds. 130 are occupied in all. The hospital is 92.86% occupied. What does that tell me? We really don't have space.
This is in general?
This is in general.
In general, okay.
And why this is important? The more people who have COVID who need to be hospitalized, these people are going to occupy beds, right? That means less beds are going to be available for people who have other serious illnesses who are going to need help. So then you may find happening here, as seems to be happening all over the world, people dying of simple things like gallstones that can be treated. People dying of something like diabetic ketoacidosis, which is treatable as well. Somebody dying because the sugar is too high, they run into a coma, and there are no beds because the hospital is overrun with treating people with COVID. And I think that, for me, is the take-home message. Can you imagine what would happen if a family member of yours got into an accident and they go to the hospital and they need a ventilator and there's none? Absolutely none? How would you feel? And how would you take it if, when the information comes around? Because, you have the information. All of the beds are taken by persons who have COVID who are not vaccinated. Think of the emotional toll that can have on you. And I have to be honest. And that is the way people would think, because psychologically, that's how you end up thinking. Whether or not you are pro-vaccine, whether or not you are against the vaccine, when your family member needs a bed and it is not available, nothing else matters and nothing else could justify that.